Alright guys, thanks for tuning in. I made this video because there's been a lot of interest and a lot of PMs or private messages sent down to me through YouTube as well as Facebook. So about my custom ethanol content analyzer I designed about a year and a half ago. Just a quick update. Version 2 just came out. So my boards for version 2 just came out, and I've already mounted it on the STI right now. So here are the laid out versions right now. I've already populated one and loaded into a black box here. So for those who are unaware, this application is kind of geared towards the guys who are addicted to the race fuel called E85, good old corn juice. So what actually prompted me was that a year and a half ago when I first got into 85, before Cobb Flex Fuel came out, there were a few avenues to actually check for ethanol content, right? So the old school way of using a ethanol check tube, which you have to of course fill up with a amount of ratio between water and ethanol, then it'll tell you basically your ethanol content. Or you go the most expensive route, which is some of those EAC ethanol content analyzers out there now. So at $400 for those types of things, it seemed to a bit more expensive for my taste. So this is what prompted me to actually design something that provided jam-packed features in comparison to other products out there, and cost a fraction of the cost in comparison to some of these ethanol sensors here. So as you can see here, I have the demo right now, or the prototype right now, version 2 set up right now. So of course you have your GM flex fuel sensor, which runs in line from your fuel tank to your fuel rail. You got your electrical signals from the ethanol sensor to my black box solution here. So I designed this black box solution, both the hardware and firmware on it. Originally, the first design, there's one LED on it, which shows the heartbeat of the system. However, version 2 now shows the ethanol content. For example, if you have an 80% ethanol content, it will blink 8 times, pause, and then blink 8 times again, and then repeat. So it's a great visual indication from the engine bay to show you what kind of ethanol content your car is running. So without overdue, to demonstrate this Bluetooth ethanol content analyzer I designed, let's go ahead and get started. Oh, and by the way, I did some further testing on other ethanol content analyze sensors, like this baby version. I got it to actually work properly as well. So here's a side-by-side comparison between the two. So you can see the small brother and you've got the big brother here. So my system is now compatible for both. And again, here are the new version 2 laid out versions. So without overdue, let's go ahead and do a quick demonstration, okay? Alright, so let's open this up. What we'll do now is that we'll prime the fuel pump. I'm going to prime the fuel pump. Okay, perfect. So I got my tablet here, which is loaded with the app that I designed for this particular product. And let's focus in on it. 85 analyzer. So this is how the app looks like, and of course there are actually several parameters that it's going to tell you. So let's go ahead and connect to it first, and then I'll talk a little bit more what the parameters here is being shown. So let's go and search for it. Okay, now go ahead and select Ron's 2015 STI, and hopefully it'll connect to it. Crossing my fingers.
Bluetooth ethanol content analyzer brought to you by RG Engineering.
Okay, well there it is. So here's the app that I designed. Of course, it got some fancy stuff on it, like from text to speech and all that good stuff. But more importantly, it tells you the fuel composition. In this case, of course, it shows my ethanol content right now in my fuel is 80%. Of course, there's no water. If we did have water, it will basically prompt you, your fuel is contaminated. Also display your input frequency from the flex fuel sensor. And more importantly, it will provide an analog V out for systems like, for example, it is compatible with Cobb's flex fuel system and other flex fuel systems out there that require analog V outs, so it can adjust fuel timing boost according to whatever ethanol content the vehicle has. So, and of course you got your fuel temperature, and in addition also tracks your minimum and maximum values. So that pretty much wraps it up, guys. Appreciate that you guys tuned in on us. I'll put up another post on the results of version 2, and keep tuned in. Thanks. Bye.